Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello wonderful people, welcome back again to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. And we drop news every day, and we also react to every videos that comes our way. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, we appreciate you for your massive support, and we say may God richly bless you all for supporting this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please kindly smash on the subscribe button, put on the bell so you get to know anytime we drop a new video. I have a video to present to you this very moment, and I will be watching that video with you. And after watching, let's drop our opinion constructively at the comment section, like our videos, and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Now, our grievances were tabled. I will not start with even saying the grievances. And we had series of meetings with the Ministry of Defense and the Honorable Minister of Defense and every other party concerned. Do you know that we're supposed to have a process before the end starts? We shelved it. And series of discussions are still held. But today, we are doing a peaceful process in Abuja. We have had peaceful protests in the 36 states of Nigeria. You have been following the news. On the 15th of January, we are going to picket. Today, there is no picketing. How can you not pay debarment allowance? An allowance that a soldier is not supposed to use his skills. I was in the special forces. I can create bombs. I can snipe. I can do anything I want to do, water to land attack. Now, because of discipline, you can see the people that have been arrested, terrorists that have been recycled back into the society. Count how many has been retired members of military organizations. You know, that means there's discipline. And if you look at the health, the medical that they give is just a charade, because it only takes care of malaria. Now, even these glasses I'm using, I lost my eyes also in the military, my right eye. And to manage myself, I need medication. If I go to buy eye drops in the military medical system, they will ask you to take 3 eye drops, they will give you 1 and ask you to pay for 2. So I have to stay sometimes by the chemist there where they sell it, and I pay for other veterans, because you see them in a way that they are ramshackled by challenges and health conditions, you know. And if you look at the medical package itself, something that is supposed to address like high blood pressure, arthritis, you know, these are issues that people should face. Then you are just giving them malaria treatment, you know. Then if you look at also the medically boarded veterans, their monies were slashed, and you didn't have enough medical procedures for them to be treated, and you are now slashing the medically boarded veterans from any kind of benefits. So these are issues that we have raised. The 24 months arrears, we have been following up. How can you do minimum wage and you have approved, state governments are paying to their civilians, government is paying to other civilian parties, other agencies too, some of them have gotten. You know, we have started this agitation from 10 months, 15 months, now it's 24 months. And we are so ashamed that we have military veterans in helms of affairs in this very government, and they are just idle, not seeing that it's going to cascade down to demoralize the fighting troops. How do you think a soldier will be fighting, looking outside to see where he's going to? That's why you see generals being held that they stole monies. That's why you see soldiers, you said they are doing businesses at war front. Why? Because where are they going to? Where will they end up when they leave this military?
Well, as you can all see on the various banners that we have showcased here, our demands are there. First and foremost, we didn't intend to come out and wash our dirty linen in public. I must say that for emphasis. And the reasons are, the president is one of us. He is also a retired member of the Nigerian Armed Forces. The Honorable Minister of Defense is also one of us. He is also a veteran. The National Security Advisor is also a retired general and a veteran. They are all one of us. But we have done everything humanly possible to ensure that, we are being carried along based on, our welfare. But unfortunately, the result we are getting is not very encouraging. We have written, we have done everything, like I said, humanly possible, but nobody seemed to be responding to us. And so we decided to, come out and, tell the whole world what we are passing through. Perhaps, maybe this will be a turning point for those in authority to listen to our grievances. The Ministry of Finance, from here we are moving to the Ministry of Defense. But I can assure you that until our demands are met, we are not living here. Like you can see, we have a sleeping mat with us, and we have determined, for the sake of those our members who are bedridden and who are unable, to participate in this protest, we will be here until our demands are met. One of the demands is the payment of the 24 months of arrears of our minimum wage, which was approved in 2019 by the president himself. Up till now, we are yet to be paid, whereas the civilian counterparts have been paid, and what we keep hearing is that there's no cash backing. And then we ask the question, where did you get the money to pay the civilians? If there's any segment of the society that should be taken care first, I think it is those of us who laid down our lives to ensure that we have the kind of peace we have today in this country. With all due respect to other civil servants that had served this country, but they must be priority. And so we have told those in authority that the way you're treating us will never encourage those that are, currently serving. They are in the front line, and when they look back and see the way we have been treated, how do you think they will feel? It's so unfortunate, but then government or those in authority must begin to take full responsibility of their actions. They are there to serve us, and not for us to start coming out, to demand for what is legitimately, our entitlements. These are constitutional.
Oh, it's not easy. When we are leaving the barracks, we were told we are going to face so many challenges. By payment of, you pay for lights, you pay for water, you pay for rent. It's not done when we are in the barracks. Okay? That is, you can know what I'm saying on this. That is that on that. Then, coming to the cost of living generally with our people. You see, if you people can employ your people to come to Osun State, you see many of them with bullet wounds in their body. They are in pains, still in pains. As I'm talking to you, they can, if you say we have the power, we have the fund, we will bring them down here for you to see. So that is the problem we have. And for somebody, not to give our arrears, 24 good months, is unbecoming. We wonder, people like me, I fought during the civil war. It's by disgrace that I'm living. The number that follow me gone, the one I follow gone, and I'm still living. And we have so many of them come to there all over. I'm the state coordinator in Osun State, Remina, member of Nigerian Armed Forces. So it's a pity that we're sorry that we do our life for this country, but because it's not paying us back, we are not happy over it.
Today you are here. What would you want the government to do for you to address such plight?
Good. Let them pay us our entitlements. It is our constitutional right, and we want it. The entitlements, you must have been told, there is something they call SDA. What's the SDA? Security Development Allowance. The Security Development Allowance simply means that the type of job, you can see you people, you are carrying all this. Me, I can carry gun, I can carry bullet, I can carry bomb anytime. They don't want us to use that energy, the skill that we have, to destroy the nation. That's why they are the people that said, oh, we are going to give you security development allowance so that you will not destroy the nation. Some of us can go to query and blow everything, but the government said, no, we don't want you to do that. That was in 2012. But unfortunately, they are not paying our junior. I was an instructor in the army. They are paying two people I trained. They are not giving us that we have left. I left 2007. They keep on paying people of 2018. No, it's not good. So they should look into it. Is that clear? They should look into it. That is one. Secondly, you see, most of the aliens ones, they are not giving them 100%, national health insurance scheme. Government should do that. The most important thing is the arrears of 24 good months. How much is it? My own coming is just about 4 months increment. Let them pay it before I die. That is what I want the government to know.
Your name again, sir?
My name is Comrade Veterans Elder Samuel Famudewa. I came all the way from Osun State, Remnants. I am, by His grace, June last year I was 70. Is okay? Okay, thank you.
Carry on, government is that carry. And carry on, government is that carry. But I'm a coma, get a mobile. Carry on, government is that carry. And carry on, government is that carry. But I'm a coma, get a mobile. Carry on, government is that carry. And carry on, government is that carry. But I'm a coma, get a mobile.
An official response to that letter.
Okay, let me start with that. In the first instance, that payment that you are referring to is quite heavy, so there was no way it could have been paid for in 2021. So what we have done is to include it in the 2022 budget. And I'm aware that
We had to collapse everybody under the CCV, Coalition of Concerned Military Veterans, because we don't like disparate voices. Now, all of these people you are seeing, they are not here. We have been controlling this crowd, we have been controlling responses that we go inimical to government peace and stability. We have, and we have been insulted in so many portals, so many platforms. You know, and some of them think that because maybe some of us have better things to do, we don't care. But we do, and we lost people every day because of this issue of no cash backing. Now we reduce the number of people that have to come out today just to create the respect for government. You can see, this is not the number that you should see here. We reduced it. Now, sir, what are we going to tell them? Are you telling us that the ministry cannot give us a document or a communique to say in response to your agitation for your outstanding 24 months, even after other bodies have been paid? Are you going to give us a communique that we can use to douse peace? Because this peaceful protest has been going on in all the states of the Federation. Go and Google in the news. And none of it has been violent. Now, this peaceful protest has been held back also since the EndSARS, because the town was not stable enough to do this, you know, because on the 15th of January, sir, we are coming out to picket, and that is the time that we will expect ourselves to be shot, because we are going to block the roads, we are going to make sure that we become the nuisance that the government has made us in our hands.
so you have conducted yourself in the most
We have a
so far,
communique, sir.
and we appreciate it. You indicated you have written.
Yes, sir.
We are going to respond to that letter.
Yes, sir.
Assuring you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please, like I still pleaded with you earlier, plead with you to stand down and let us be able to address
May we have your name, sir?
My name is Aliyu Ahmed. I'm the Permanent Secretary of Finance, and I'm here with my colleague. There are two permanent secretaries in this ministry. In fact, three. This is PAMSEC Special Duties, Alhaji Aliyu Tèñśiøn. So we are assuring you that we are going to respond to you, and we are going to address your issue. Before I came out here, or before we came out here, we spoke extensively with the minister. Preparations are already at advanced stage to make this release. So please give us time. We just resume. This is our second day.
What time? What time? We have said it, sir. We don't like sir,
yes.
All due respect to you, sir.
Yes.
We're not here to do
In this country.
Sir. I disagree, sir.
Military pensioners.
I disagree, sir.
Pensions all over.
I disagree, sir.
Airways pension.
You
All
paid the
pensioners.
civilians, you paid the civilians the same money we're agitating for now. Where did you get the money to pay?
Yes.
Give us our money, we are not living here.
Why
Or
only
put
the
it in writing.
Senior officers are dying.
Put it in writing, sir.
I'm telling you now that
Sir, there's nothing you want to tell us here. We are not living here until it's either you give us a written document, we can hold you to it.
you mean that I should write the
Put your letterhead.
No, we are not holding
We
anybody.
wrote you.
Yes.
If you are looking for any
between organizations is the military,
Absolutely.
where we came from.
Absolutely.
And we still maintain it up to today. We retire, but we are not tired. We are good to go anytime. But please do us a favor, with due respect, sir. Just tell us 1 hour, 2 hours, we should come, our delegates should come to come and pick up the data. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, God bless you too. We have an event this week, and you know it. There is it. Come tomorrow, please. Come tomorrow. I'm pleading with you.
What time tomorrow?
Come tomorrow. First thing in the morning. Let's say around midday. Around
we'll be here now. We are here till tomorrow.
We are
It's not the first year, sir. We are talking to educated people. This is a charter accountants. So we know what we are saying.
2019.
We know what we are saying,
So
sir.
we want to know, sir.
Dilapidated
Situation,
trust.
sir.
That's what we are
You
doing.
know answer. Okay, we understand.
It's not about no answer. There are a number of agencies involved. We are not the one to confuse the pension.
But when we are
An
doing our
agency will have to
own,
verify,
agency before we
and then
do our
before
own.
this information comes, we cannot run along without any.
We accept it, sir.
Accept it.
That's why we carry our marks. The document is ready.
We are going to Ministry of Defense now. When we are through with them, we will come back. Because we have not gotten the feedback that we want.